What's up, everybody, and welcome again to another Hot Streak video. Today we're going to be playing some Sylvanas on Infernal Shrines. Sylvanas is actually one of my favorite heroes. I love that concept of like a ranged, pushing, combatant, like an assassin type character that just has incredible push power, because I'm that guy that likes to be in your side lane soaking when everyone else is grouped. So love me or hate me, but like legitimately, just XP is just such a powerful contributor to success in this game that I think having that capacity to push at any given moment is so effective at winning you like as many games as possible. I'm going to be taking with the wind at level 1. Sylvanas is obviously a mix of kind of a ranged assassin like Kael'Thas or Jaina, with the pushing power of somebody like the Lost Vikings or Murky. So she sacrifices a little bit of damage compared to the Kael'Thas's and the Jainas, but obviously doesn't push quite as well as, say, a Murky. Our team's pretty weird because we don't have amazing consistent damage, but we are doing okay. So like a big part of laning with Sylvanas is, particularly if you take the range damage, you always want to be using your Withering Fire is what it's called. Your Withering Fire Q to be harassing the enemy laners. You want to be using your W to clear the wave and not worry too much about laying that ability on enemy heroes in terms of damage. It is just such a powerful pushing tool that's primarily what it should be looked at to use. So I'm just going to try and spam some damage on this Murder. Infernal Shrines is a great map to be focusing on aggressive flame play. Murky's having a rough day, dude. He just wants to hang out with his buddy. And the enemy team just clearly seem very intent to not allow that to happen. I really wish I could be getting this damage on the Tyrande instead of the Murden, purely because of Murden's heal mechanics. So we've got a oh, I thought I clicked the fucking menu wave there. Apparently not. So we are going to try and hard shove this as best we can. We're going to send that Wailing Arrow. Haunting Wave. God damn it, I need to know these abilities better. I sound so professional as I currently get every ability name wrong. You guys should really listen to what it is that I'm saying. Obviously we want to contest this this shrine, and we're going to as best we can. They have a level 4 currently, so we need to be a tad careful. Murden does get a nice stun on Tyrande, but unfortunately no one is present to follow up on it. Do want to just be focusing on soaking right now. Just trying to get that 4 before we force an engagement. Although we do end up picking up the Butcher. That's nice. I fuck up a lot of taking Venom here. I messed up a lot of like auto attacks in that particular fight. Just going to try and safely get off as much damage as I can. Obviously these are two very high health heroes. Oh, we are going to Venom here. That should be the kill. That was actually a terrible use of Venom. I got none of the damage out at all. I almost wanted to use it as like a burst move, which makes no sense. I definitely should have used that on like Sylvanas like a lot earlier. But hey, I'm terrible at the video games. We are just going to try and leech some experience. Obviously we're not in an amazing position to fight right now. We don't have a sip up, so we are just gonna do our best to get some safe damage off here without over-committing too much in the position department. Team is struggling in terms of getting a little bit hurt up. Do manage to get out there. Gonna take that sip, start regenerating health again. I think our comp is definitely struggling against the fairly notably more consistent comp that they have. They do have just much stronger overall sustained damage, and well, sustained too. I'm going to send that Haunting Wave out just because it's obviously clear that they were going to come out, and just wanted to be prepared for that. I'm going to burn down this Punisher as quickly as I can. Oh no. The lasers one are my least favorite Punishers. It's just so frustrating to deal with. Like, it just feels like your zone control just does not exist when you're versing an Arcane Punisher. Gonna send out the Haunting Wave. Oh, we do get a nice pick on the Zagara, that's good. So we are hopefully getting some nice XP there. I am going to Envenom Murder, although it won't account for much. There's very little potential damage here. But we are fairly able to safely harass out here. Not too worried. Oh. Getting low on that old mana department. Do we have a sip again? 29 seconds we do. Not yet. And now we're going to switch back to Johanna. Cool, pick up a nice 2 kills here. Can we make it 3? We are going to mount up. Nice stun from Murden, just to clear up that kill. Alright, we're going to go straight back to pushing. Try and get as much of an experience advantage as we can, considering the current lack of enemy heroes that are alive. I'm going to take Unstable Poison at level 7. Just such an incredibly powerful talent at doing what it is that Sylvanas does. Also, just for the sake of it, I forgot to kind of justify the reason we take Envenom. Envenom's just like, when you look at the talents in that tier, they just lack a notable amount of strength, whereas Envenom provides a really nice amount of damage for a hero that obviously wants to try and get a little bit of teamfight potential into her kit as well. We are going to rotate. No potential for ganks at the moment, but that's okay. Maybe we should just rotate back top. Yeah, why am I going to help a Murky? Fuck that shit. Just going to hard shove this then and then rotate top. Karazim obviously struggles a little bit when it comes to pushing, so I want to help him out as much as I can if I am in the process of doing a rotation, purely so he can roam a bit more and help out the team. Definitely want to be hard shoving before an objective. If you can force a choice for the enemy team, which is they either lose experience because they're not soaking and like losing tower shots and the like, etc., siege damage and all of that, or they're losing presence on the objective. See, like right now, Butcher has to soak top because so close to level 10 that he needs that experience, that he can't be present at this current fight. Now that we are level 7 on Sylvanas, we are able to just get some incredible wave shoves. So we are going to focus on kind of rotating between the objective itself and the wave. Ooh, this is potentially going to get a nice 4-man silence off there. That's a big deal. However, potentially could have saved it because the team was not able to be in a position to follow up, and that's not anyone's fault at all. Ooh, nice more actually. Oh, fuck. For me, that was very much like an overcommitment of position. I ended up here when obviously we knew that Murky was bottom. If we did look at the minimap, we saw they were there, we knew that we weren't in a position to over-aggressively fight for this objective. So what I definitely should have been doing is staying further back, not worrying about maximizing damage output, worrying about maximizing safety, and failing to do so ends up getting me killed. Murky does get a fair chunk of not only siege damage, but XP. It's made up by the fact that we did lose those kills and the Punisher experience, but definitely recoverable. I don't overly want to aggress onto that, because that's kind of putting us in a position directly between... Oh no! Okay, we did get out of that one, that's good. Just going aggressive in that situation would have been very risky considering the position of the Punisher. So I wanted to play that one a tad safer than our Karazim ended up playing. I want to go rotate top and push that in. Potentially risky play because bottom is obviously looking to fight. But in this situation, it is more important for a Sylvanas to just maintain that soak and that push. And the allied team has overextended a tad and ended up getting killed for it. That's okay. No big deal. Hopefully the soak that we make up can cover the experience differentials that we'll lose from taking a few kills. Very spread out play like this generally doesn't work very well. If your team is spread out, it's obviously very important to try and focus on either one, not fighting, or two, grouping. And in this situation, it is simply better to be soaking. But it looks like what the team's done is a lot of teams will do this thing where if one member dies, like if someone dives back in, right, your natural instinct is to go, well, I need to help this person on my team. You know, they're in danger and we're a teammate. Because a lot of people bring forth this ethos that if your team makes a mistake, that it's better to make a mistake with the team than it is to have your team make a mistake by themselves. Not particularly sure I agree with that, and maybe that's on the basis that, like, I think it's best to look at it on a case-by-case situation. If you are able to... God, I hope this fire works well, but I doubt it will be. Not really getting a solid Envenom target right now. So what our team is currently doing is they're walking past that Muradin in an attempt to get on the back line, but the Muradin is doing what a tank should be doing and applying zone pressure. And that's an example of when people say, like, pretty silly things like just focus the back line, don't focus the tank. It's actually really damaging to your chances of success. And a big reason for that is if you're aiming to do damage to somebody that you're not currently doing damage to, then in effect you're not present in the fight. I know that sounds ridiculous, but why a 4v5 is bad, like if someone on your team has died, well, because you're lacking a body to do damage with in the fight, or a tank or whatever, and that's not necessarily negated by trying to dive on the back line, but the damage that you potentially put out is. So while you're essentially putting out no damage and trying to cover the distance to get to the back line, you are, of course, taking damage from the enemy team. Definitely shouldn't be down here. Actually, I did not even realize the shrine was spawning because I was too busy talking. Holy shit, that was dumb. My team's probably going to get wiped now. Not the correct decision from me or from the team. Just very bad play on my half. I am going to get that Haunting Wave out. Just very silly play from me. Not at all correct there at all. Wow, I can't believe I didn't even notice that. That's so dumb. Team is definitely struggling at the moment. But yeah, anyway, the point that I was saying earlier, if you are trying to dive the backline, you're obviously in the process of doing no damage as you do it, and are ultimately taking free damage as a result of you not putting out any punishment to the enemy team for you taking the damage. Obviously, this is something that you want to avoid. And in these situations, you would get more out of switching to the tank, particularly if the ranged backline aren't in a position to do damage to you without getting in range of the fight itself. And by that I mean, if your Kael is half a screen away and your tank line is in front, even if the tank line is effectively doing their job by taking the damage for you, they're not able to do it in a meaningful manner because you're not able to use that safety of positioning to get damage off, and as a result it is ultimately relatively ineffectual. We do end up losing Nova and Karazim, which means, oh no boy, oh wow, guys, Punisher stun lock. This is not fun. Anyway, obviously, tanks want to try and avoid losing too much of their health while their backline isn't able to help out. And, yeah, what else you can do? This does look like it'll be a fairly clean victory for the enemy team. Fundamentally, as a team, they were able to work with each other better when elements of our team were trying to push or fight. There was a little bit of indecision or lack of communication surrounding what it is that we wanted to do, and overall team strategy adapting to our goals as a team. This looks pretty good. I'm pretty keen to hang out here. No, why did I do that for damage? That was so weak to do for damage. Oh no 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 no. I'm going to take blood for blood here just because I can. Oh my god. Is that going to be enough? No. Oh, the Karazim saves. Karazim saves. Oh, the boys. Oh my god. Look how easy this is. Like, easy game. We've easily got this. No issue whatsoever. I can't believe I took blood for blood purely to survive in that said situation. Though Karazim did pull off a pretty fucking sick save with the Divine Palm there. Look, guys, blood for blood is okay, particularly if you're versing a pretty fairly heavy tank team, which they do have. I generally like to go for Cold Embrace because obviously a team-wide 25% damage increase is pretty fucking nice. On that note, I want to go back to a point that I completely ignored earlier, which was Evasive Fire. Evasive Fire is very powerful, and it does allow for Sylvanas to split push much more effectively, as she's much harder to catch. Beyond that, it allows her to obviously position notably better in team fights, and is a very powerful tool. However, I actually find both Overwhelming Affliction and Splinter Shot to be reasonably effective as well. Splinter Shot? Split Shot was what I went for there for a second. Split Shot is like, okay, it's a little bit redundant because you actually, it turns your pushing into like, you kind of just stand near a wave and it dies level of power, but you already have that, particularly with Overwhelming Affliction at level 7. So that's a big part of the reason that it's not picked as much. Not the best Wailing Arrow. I actually ended up missing Tyrande, who was the target that I wanted to hit there. I'm not getting any effective damage off whatsoever. Oh, unlucky Karazim. He obviously wanted to try and save me there, but I was able to get the blood for blood off. Oh no. That's just really unfortunate. Ultimately, that's indicative of why I feel that 7-Sided Strike, and I think a lot of people agree with this, 7-Sided Strike is a tad bit better than Divine Palm, purely just because it can be a little bit unpredictable in relation to what your enemy team's going to do, what the allied team's going to do. Like, are they going to back off? Do they waste the palm? Whereas 7-Sided Strike, particularly against a high health team like Johanna, Murden, and to an extent the Butcher, it's just really nice for chunking their health bars away. I'm gonna try and do everything that we can to avoid fighting until we get level 20 ourselves. Jesus fucking Christ, he hurts! The Punisher should be a hero. That's like he would be like the most broken hero in the game. Like the Punisher is like a good Shogar. That's like the scary thing. It's like giving them a Cho'Gall as well. It's like, god damn it, are you kidding? Oh my god, the lasers do so much fucking damage. Hopefully me and Murky can clear this wave together. Hint, we'll be able to. A big issue that we're having right now is that our hero damage is ultimately really fucking low. As we can see, we do have... Karazim's actually putting out a lot of hero damage for a Karazim. Like, a Karazim should never do, like, reasonably comparable damage to, like, say, a Murden. It shouldn't work that way. I'm not sure whether that's Murden's fault or not. It's no big deal. Again, a massive thing about the game is that a lot of people like to blame teammates. Oh, see him on. Oh, wait, we could have killed him. I'm really bad. A lot of people do like to get aggressive at your teammates. To quote Will Hunting, rule fucking 1, don't do that. This is a game. We all play it for fun. No reason to make people feel shit about themselves. And I'm gonna use the priority focus fire on the Butcher here. Are we in a position? Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! We are gonna get a nice little sip though. Oh my fucking lord! Isn't Johanna just one of those heroes that's like, I don't want to deal with this anymore? We are gonna blood for blood that. Do get a nice chunk of health there. We are gonna Haunting Wave in aggressively here, although the Butcher gets away. Does he main? Oh my! It's the fastest Butcher I've ever seen. That team fight was like one of those team fights where it's like, I'm not particularly sure who ended up winning out there. It's just like we do so little damage that we just cannot get rid of this like enemy front line. If we had something like a Raynor, we'd be really well off just being able to get through the health of the enemies. If we get like a nice little pick on the Sylvanas and Johanna here, we can potentially win this Punisher and maybe get like a keep. Although, it's not looking great. You'll see me try it. Oh, Karazim positions a little bit insanely there, which is reasonable. Oh my god, what a fucking misclick. I am actually so bad at this game, everybody. Oh my god, did you guys see that? That's the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, I am... Oh, no. Guys, this is what happens. This is what happens when you fuck up. That's an example of what I was talking about before, when you kind of have your team get this desire to save an ally that gets called, which in that situation was the Kael'Thas, and you position a little bit too aggressively, or in a case kind of like, you want to save your friend. And this comes back to the point. If your team's doing something stupid, you are not by any stretch obliged to as well do something stupid. It is, of course, a case-by-case situation. If your teammate chooses to engage a 5v5 that you're unsure about winning, yes, it is best to then follow up with him and see what can happen. But if your teammate just does something not super effective, obviously, at winning the game, which, for an example, is going dead in the middle of the enemy team while we have a 5th player at bottom and they have all their players there. No offense to the Kael'Thas team, obviously, just potentially risky play. Then fucking don't go in with him. That's quite silly. It's much better to try and get as much safe damage as you can off the back of that. Let's see what we can do here. I think we do need to take out this Punisher first. Oh my god, those heroes are so fast. Has Tyrande gone the Oh my god. Please, Murky, have ulti. Yes, he had it. Good job, Murky. Murky. Oh no! Okay, in that situation, I definitely should have stayed a bit further back. So, I want to check if Tyrande has the... She did go Hunter's Swiftness. I haven't done any testing on how powerful that ultimate is, but it's proving to be a fairly effective disengage tool for the enemy team, so its power is becoming fairly clear to me. I hope my team don't lose too much. I'm just going to try and clear out the base. We're definitely in a position to get like a fair amount here. Oh no, dude, I missed that regen globe. I'm really bad. Murky does have a very nice chunk of XP that he's contributed to the team. We are just going to go get these Mercs right now with Murky. Just very nice to do. Or can we pick up a Muradin kill though? That's the bigger question. That should be the kill? Yeah, that is. Cool. That's potentially really powerful. And we get the shrine off the back of it too. That should be really nice. In this situation, there's plenty of an argument for just like literally rotating mid as a team and like pushing down a keep. But in the interest of the fact that this is Hero League, I am going to take the more consistent option, which is to just safely head to the shrine itself. Although I do want to try and do these mercenaries here with Murky and see what we can do. I'm going to group with the team because I feel like Murky can do those mercs by himself. Although he does get picked up by the Butcher. That's pretty unfortunate. Not necessarily the death, but purely the fact that he does end up... Oh, Nova has died. I'm sure about that one. I wasn't even watching. I don't even know how that happened. I want him to jump on me. I want him so bad to jump on me. Cool. Oh, I want to get on the Tyrande here really badly. I do get a chance to zone him out. Alright, here comes the Muradin. Oh. Oh, very weak. Very weak Wailing Arrow for me there. Oh no, this went from going so well and now it's going so badly. Oh no 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 no! Oh, this is really bad. Okay. Very bad from me. In that situation, I was far too aggressively trying to protect my Muradin. To be honest, I saw here when Muradin popped out here, I thought that his team had actually dropped back off to the shrine, so I took the risk of going, well, this guy's alone now, we can take him out, but clearly it was the incorrect choice. The team was behind him. It was a risk. It didn't work out. That situation shows the value of just taking a little bit more conservative play. I'm definitely ending up as my team's primary damage source, so I do need to play as careful as I can. I think this might be the game though, because the Punisher will be able to tank the Nexus for the enemy team while I am down. Yeah, that does look like it will be game. So that is a GG. Obviously some losses do happen. Again, the enemy team played better than us as a team, as a cohort. They were able to synergize their movements and playstyle together a lot better than ours, which is fine. It's all about learning. Anyway, so GG to the enemy team. GG to you guys. Thanks so much for watching again. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you on the Nexus soon. So go out. Take care.